Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Pinao from Debbi Minero. It's kind of rounding out the trio that we did on our last Tangle Time session. It's really a tangle critter, but uses the elemental strokes that we have in Zentangle, and it's adorable. I remember Debbie saying, and she has she's got lots of tangle critters. And she said, I think she said she saw something similar, but different, but this is different. So as all tangles are, sometimes variations on a theme, and it's all good. And like I said, this one is adorable, as all of Deb's are. All right. So this starts off with, I'm going to call it a squashed orb, so more oval-ish, and we'll just start it right here. Okay, then one more underneath it, but, well, and up to you. I'm going to kind of hollow the top part, so I'm going to start here and finish there, so it's not, complete. All right, then a nice, well, it'll essentially be two squiggly lines. So I'm going to start here, and I kind of use the takeoff and land concept. So I'm going to trace over a little bit here and come down, and then other side. And do they have to aura? Heck no. It's however your hand wants to do them. Okay. And then from this middle, well, it's essentially the middle now, that second squashed orb that we made. We're going to do, this one is, it's technically a tethered orb, but I also call it a flux shape. Or some people will call it a teardrop, like that, but it's tethered right here, right? Okay, then next, and we've done this before, we're going to essentially do another one, but hollow it underneath here. With that, well, sometimes I like to do, I don't know if I've ever done it this way. I usually start here so I can kind of gauge how far down from this one that I want it. And then on the other side, same thing. And then if you want, okay, and look at the adorableness, if you want to make this fuller, oh, but of course, because we can do whatever we want, you could add to it. Okay. Oh, and then we'll put a couple little fescues on the top. Fancy or otherwise, I'm going to do traditional. Traditional-ish. Traditional fescue is a bit more squiggly, and that would be cool. Okay, next time I'm doing it, I'm doing that. And then Deb has it on the step out, and of course you can decorate it however you want, but we're going to aura this, and I'm going to leave the little shine in the middle, which is to leave, or sparkle, I think is what we called it, to leave a little gap. It doesn't always have to be in the same area. You can leave a gap and a dot. Like that. I kind of think the more ununiform it is, the better. But within that center, I guess I'll say that, because if you have one way over here, it'll still look cool. But if you want it to look like, like a shine, then we leave that gap, somewhere close in the center. And outside of that, that is pretty much it, except you can decorate it however you wish. And okay, I do like aura-ing them. And if you take a look at the For More Inspiration link, as Debbie usually does, she, of course, does not disappoint in giving us a number of different ideas on how to play with this little guy. Okay, and I do like, there are some things where I just like certain things. I do like on this one, I'm going to do the line in an orb. Like that. All right, and let's throw some shading in here. You know what I'm going to do? Let's see. Well, I'm going to accentuate that shine by putting some graphite on either side, and I'm just going to do it on the one side, at least on the bottom part here. We'll see how it looks. See how much room I have. I'm doing it on the top too, but on this, the middle one, I'm doing that both sides. I love it. All right, let's put some here where all of this is gathering. And, you know, because these are hollow-bowed, I'm going to throw some here and here. Oh, and we'll get that side in a minute. Like I said, because they're behind this one. And then I'm debating on the top. No, I think I'm going to leave it, because if I was doing this and it was like leafy or something, you know, and I wanted it to be bendy, my technical term, I would do that. But I don't think I want that on this. Nope. But let's just play with some using what's left on the Tortillion underneath those wings. We'll give it some motion there. In here. Oh, I love it. I think that's perfect. All right. Well, another relatively quickie. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please click the like button, and if you liked it enough to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel. You know, and just by the way, I haven't mentioned this in a long time. If you don't know, you can select to be notified when I post new things or not. Up to you. I haven't played with it in such a long time. There's usually a notification bell that you can click on or off. And I just mention that because I know myself, I turn them off because I don't want my email, being clobbered by by those notices. I like to go to I'll go to YouTube and then see the channels that I'm subscribed to. Usually it shows up on where they're all listed, and they'll have a little like red dot or something by them if there's new content. So I usually go that way. And I mention that because I would much rather have you turn off the notifications and be subscribed than to not subscribe at all. And let's see, in the description section, as I mentioned, there are links to the step outs. I always do my own version and then link to the creator of the Tangle. So you will find those there. And then below that is my link tree. There you'll find a bunch of other resources, mainly, or just to highlight a couple. One is that we have a Tangle Addicts community group on Facebook. So if you'd like to join us there, find that link, click it, answer the 4 questions, and then as soon as I see it, we'll let you in. And then, if you'd like to tangle with me and a bunch of Tangle Addicts online, please, we would love to have you join us. I do, a lot of them are free. Those are on Thursdays. It's called Tangle Time. And it's just an hour. And I'll take a tangle. I'll take a tangle or two. I decided I was going to say both, apparently. And we just play with it and have fun. I do it 2 times. I have an AM session, a PM session. That's 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. We do the same content on both, and it's super fun. We have a lot of people that come to both sessions. And, yeah, and it's, like I said, it's great fun. You will find those. So on the link tree, I have 2 places where I post the classes regularly. So you can check those out, follow me there, so that way you'll get notice of those postings. And then on Tuesdays, they generally have a fee, except for the third Tuesday of the month, which is Tough Tangle Tuesday. That one is free. All my starting times start, I'd always do the 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. The paid classes are at least an hour and a half and have specific content to them. So you kind of know what you're in for before you sign up. Let's see. I think those are the two things that I want to mention. So with that, thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.